folks, and welcome back to a brand new video from me, the Whiskey Friend. I'm Alan. Thanks for, if you're a returning subscriber, then thanks very much and welcome back. If you're watching for the first time, you want to consider clicking that subscribe button down below and ringing the bell for future notifications and kept up to date with future videos. Also on today's video, guys, if you hang around to the end, if you manage to bear with me till the very end of it, I'll have an update on the channel, just a little bit of where it's come from, where it's going, a little bit about the support that I've had and what my plans are going forward with the channel and what we're going to do with it. So if you're able to stand with me to the end, that'd be great, and I'll have an update for you then. So today's video, Auchentoshan 3 wood, some call it triple wood, 3 wood, take your pick. What I'm going to do today, I'm going to try it, guys. I've got this little sample bottle. What I tend to do is when I'm thinking of purchasing a bottle, just to be on the safe side, if I've not had a chance to try it in a bar, I'll purchase one of these little bottles. I'll purchase a few of these little bottles online, try these, and if I like them, then I go out and I buy the bottle. So it's just a little kind of safeguard that I have that helps me out from time to time. So let's just see how we got on with this Auchentoshan. So Auchentoshan Distillery, it's been around since 1823. It's just on the outskirts of Glasgow. It's on the north side of Glasgow. Fantastic little distillery. Lowland distilleries, there's not many of them. As I say, Bladnoch has just recently reopened its doors again, and they have Glenkinchie. There has been 3 new ones recently, and those are Daft Mill, Annandale, and Ailsa Bay. So Lowland whiskies tends to be a little bit softer, a little bit floral, a little bit fruity. So we'll see how we get on with this one. So the Auchentoshan Distillery, it has, well, one of its claim to fames is that it triple distills every single drop of whiskey that it produces. There is a couple of distilleries that triple distill some of their whiskey, Hazelburn being one of those. So let's look at this whiskey. Nice dark red copper colour. Doesn't say anything about natural colour, but the makeup of this whiskey is it's made from 10 years in ex-bourbon casks, and then it has a further year in a Oloroso cask, and it has a further year in a PX cask. Sounds like it's 12 years old. Little bit of mystery for me is I just don't know why they don't just put a 12-year age statement on the bottle. But I'll try it out and find that there might be a reason in the whiskey why it's not got 12 years on the bottle. It's bottled at 43% ABV. As I say, it doesn't mention anything about chill filtering, doesn't mention anything about natural colour. So we can assume that it's got a little bit of filtering and it's got a little bit of colour added. It's got 3 stills. It's got a wash still, an intermediate still, and a spirit still. When the alcohol comes out, the still it comes out at 81 ABV, which I find again strange because Auchentoshan bottles, virtually all of their bottles at 43%. So see, this one's 43, so there's a little bit more alcohol in this, which should be good. So without any further ado, let's crack on with the nose. First thing that hits you, guys, is it's really sweet. That's obviously coming from the sherry. You get some sherry as well. It's quite oaky. It's quite woody as well on the nose. And I'm picking up those dark fruits, some plum, some raisin. It's quite syrupy. Maybe some maple syrup. Get some sultanas as well, actually. Some raisins and sultanas. Some red berries. Some red fruits. Bit of brown sugar. Very, very sweet, this, guys. It's actually quite an engaging nose. And here it comes. It's a bit of cinnamon spice. Lovely. It's a real nice colour, that. See, it's that, as again, it's, look, I don't know if you can pick it up there, as that kind of red. It's a real copper colour. It's a beautiful colour. And it's a very, I say, it's a beautiful nose. So that's a good start, guys. So let's go in for a taste. Slange. Up front, it's quite oaky. So there's a bit of wood, it's quite woody there. Obviously it's been in 3 different woods, so you would expect some oaky characters in there. It's quite nutty as well. I'm thinking hazelnuts. It's got a really nice mouthfeel as well, guys. It's still that syrupy notes. It's still quite thick and quite syrupy. Let me try some more. Let's go in for a second taste. Yeah, that's good. It's quite dry. Getting some vanilla notes. That'll be coming for the ex-bourbon casks. It's quite full-bodied, guys, and there's lots of flavour. So there's lots going on. I wouldn't say it's the most complex whiskey in the world, guys, but it's complex enough. Still really fruity. Those red fruits, red berries. The dark fruits are there, bit of plum, raisin. So it's all there on the, it's all on the palate and the nose. Let's try another sip. It's quite tasty, actually. As you have a couple more sips, it actually it becomes really, really fruity. Spice is coming in on the end. It's really getting a lot of cinnamon towards the end of it. Triple distillation, guys. What is that all about? See, it goes through the stills 3 times. Similar to the Irish whiskey. A lot of Irish whiskies triple distill it. They reckon it gives it a kind of softer character. A little bit easier to drink. This is very easy to drink, guys. As you can see, I've had 3 sips of it already. I'm actually quite surprised by this because I've had some Auchentoshans in the past and they haven't really set the world alight. I think they were probably a little bit softer than what I was used to. They're great for beginners. This is absolutely fantastic for a beginner. If someone wants to get into kind of sherried whiskies, softer characters, easier to drink, then this is perfect for that, and I would highly recommend it to a beginner. Whether it's something that an established kind of malt head would be interested in, it would probably be a daily sipper for them, something that we just like to go to every now and again. For me, it's fantastic. It's certainly a nice whiskey. I've been surprised by it. Let's do a little bit on the finish, folks. On the finish, guys, it's still fruity. It's a kind of medium finish. It's not the longest finish in the world, so yeah, it's medium. Probably, yeah, medium's probably a bit bang on, I think. It's still fruity, it's still oaky, and it's still spicy, and it dries out right on the end. All in all, it's not a bad dram, this. Yeah, would I buy it? Just to give you an idea, guys, I did buy it. I'm just looking forward to cracking this one open now. Yeah, as I say, I paid I think I got it on offer. It's on offer at the moment for about £39 online. So I thought, yeah, why not? Have a nice little kind of sipping whiskey every now and again. I say it is very fruity. I do quite like sherried whiskies. The 3 wood idea, I'm not too sure as to why they haven't put an age on it. And I think the reason for that is, I think it's younger. I think when it says it's 10 years in ex-bourbon, I don't think all of it's 10 years in ex-bourbon. I think there's some younger stuff in there as well. Listen, guys, there may be a touch of older stuff in there as well, but I think the majority of it is younger than 10. And I think that's probably why they haven't put an age statement on that. Yeah, it definitely doesn't mention anything about ages. But looking it up online, it did say 10 years in ex-bourbon, but I think it's up to 10 years. I don't think all of it's that. But all in all, guys, I would recommend it as a buy. If you want to just try something just to sip now and again and a bit of daily sipper, or a beginner to whiskey, that's perfect for both. Okay, the channel, guys, I've been around now probably coming up for about 3 months. I'm very humbled by the support that I've had, the great comments that I've had, which has been fantastic. As I say, I'm really, really humbled, and I started this out just as a little bit of fun. I just love talking about whiskey, and I thought I could sit and share it with people online. As I say, there's not many people in my area who have this kind of regular drinking whiskey, so this was great for me. I've enjoyed it that much that I'm planning to continue and do a little bit more of it. Very busy at work at the moment, so time schedules have been a little bit here and there. So my plans going forward are, I'm going to commit to doing a brand new video every Monday. Do a new whiskey review on a Monday. If time permits, then I might sneak in an extra one, but I'll definitely commit to the Monday one. So at least you'll get one from me once a week. I've got a more dedicated schedule now, and I'll work around that and to ensure that I get one out for a Monday. Just hold fire for the live videos and the live broadcasts. They will come, not too sure when. Hopefully it's not too far away. So that's the plans for the channel, guys. Once again, I'd love to give out my thanks to everyone who's supported, everyone who's subscribed, everyone who's going to subscribe in the future. As I say, I'm really, really humbled, and I'm enjoying it very, very much. So until next time, thanks.